Hey, what's up, you guys? Chickenbone here playing ARK Scorched Earth on the Pooping Evolved server. And today is finally base building day. It's amazing, we're gonna do awesome stuff. I have a design in my head, and it is it is a Mayan temple. Now, I don't know if Mayans ever built temples in the desert. I don't think they lived over there, but they do look really, really, really cool. So I thought, you know what, let's make a base that looks like a Mayan temple. Now, I already did the foundation work, because that is something, you guys, that is just a pain in the butt, and you gotta get it right. Now, first of all, just to let you guys know, the location is 7468.3. That is the location of this base. On the map, it is right there, where the little pin is. And you should have enough space, because this base is 16 by 16 foundations, with 4 foundations sticking out at the front and the left and right side for the staircases that always, you know, go up the Mayan temple things. So you need about 268 foundations for this. 268. And then you gotta find a spot to fit them all. So I finally found a spot after searching for a while, and yeah, it's a nice spot. We got water, we got trees, we got metal, we got all kinds of stuff. We're like right next to the desert. We got sunlight all day long. We got 65% chance of wind. It is amazing. So we are in a very, very good location. I got really lucky. And the way to do this, guys, if you haven't watched my building videos before, always build the foundations out of thatch first. Start with this, go all the way as far as you can go with thatch, and if you hit any, you know, bumps before hitting 16 foundations, then you gotta start over. And it will only cost you thatch. I mean, if you do this out of Adobe right off the bat and you mess up, you're gonna hate it. So yeah, we're not doing any foundation work because we got kind of a lot of things to do today. It is not a very hard building, but it is a building that if you make a mistake, then you gotta start over. So do pay very, very good attention. Now, as far as the resources go, I kind of wrote it down. Let me grab my thingy here. In theory, we should need 268 foundations, 344 walls, 208 ceilings, 60-something pillars. I'm not exactly sure on the pillars, and about 176 fence foundations. So yeah, I always make a little bit more. You need 5 dinosaur gateways, you need a dinosaur gate, some ladders, you know, just that's kind of aesthetic stuff, like the staircases we got. It's all aesthetic stuff. Also, you need 48 sloped wooden roofs. I went for sloped wooden roofs. You can use any sloped roof you want, but in my opinion, the slope looks a lot. The wooden ones look a lot better than the Adobe ones, but you'll find out why a little bit later. And you need, I don't know, just a random number of thatch walls. You need a ton of thatch walls just to make it a little bit easier on yourself. Because if you do this out of Adobe, it's going to cost you. Because we're going to have to tear down a few walls again. Oh my god! Attack! No, don't get the storage box. Where's my freaking mantis? There you go. Oh, yep, storage box is gone. Oh my god, ARK, seriously! Jesus. Seriously, it took this mantis. By the way, called it Edna Scissorhands. I kind of like it because it's a girl. Yeah, great. So there's now thousands of pounds in here that I'm going to have to pick up. Oh, crap. Okay, let's make a new storage box real quick, because I got all the stuff in here. Let's see. Blah, blah, blah. Just in case I came up short with anything. There we go. Bam, bam. Storage box. Freaking direwolf. Seriously, you gotta mess with me while I'm recording. What the crap? There we go. Don't put the storage box in there. Put the storage box on number 3. There you go. Okay. So, new storage box. Place it right there. Bam. Access inventory. Loot all. Put it in. No. Look down. Access. Loot all. This is gonna take a while, you guys. I'm gonna fill the storage box and we'll be right back. Alrighty, and we're back, guys. ARK messed with me. Nothing new. It happens every single day. But we're here. We're ready. Now we're gonna start off with some walls. I'm gonna do this recording a little bit different than we usually do, because you guys always ask a lot of questions in the comment section. How do you build it? Blah blah blah, all that kind of stuff. So once more, 16 by 16 for the middle part, and then in the middle, and that is counting 8 foundations from the side, because that makes sense, right? 16 foundations long. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. On the 8th foundation, you go 2 out. That is for the staircases on the sides, in the front, etc. And you do that from those sides. Now, that is the first part. You got to get these foundations in. It takes a while. It took me like two and a half hours, something like that. It just takes a while. You gotta have some patience with that, and just kind of, you know, go with it. I don't know how else to tell you. Now, the next important thing, just for you guys, I'm gonna do this with thatch. I could do it without. I mean, I could just leave holes in the walls, but basically, on every corner and every doorway that you're gonna make, you're going to need some thatch walls so you can remove them later without, you know, spending a ton of cost on materials on Adobe walls. So we go up to, oh god, what the crap? There we go. The corners, you skip these 2 walls. In the doorways, you skip these 2 guys. You can place them here too, but for now, I'm just going to keep it open because it's fine. And then you can place walls over here. We're just going to go Adobe. Adobe, Adobe, corner, thatch, 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 Adobe, 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 Adobe. Now, this goes all the way around, like this is going to be thatch right there, and then that corner is going to be thatch, just to make sure we can remove it all later. And then here, in the middle, which is kind of hard to find, I guess, right here? Yeah, that's the middle. The back side of the building, we're going to leave this open, 4 foundations. Gonna leave it open. I'm just gonna place some thatch walls for you guys. Let me see. It's so hard to see this. We're gonna kinda go like that. We're not gonna build walls where I just placed them, like on the inside, but we're just gonna put them there so you guys can see, like that and like that. That needs to be open, guys. There we go. This remains open. And then we do the corners. I already ran out of thatch walls. Full speed, starch box, thatch walls. Give me thatch. There we go. Go up. All right, thatch. I will place thatch here. There we go. This is open. This is like supposed to be open. Well, let's just keep it open then. Bam. Like that. And these should be too high. Like that. These should be too high. Like that. Then we got one more side here. 1, 2. Crap white. ARK. 1, 2. This should be... Let me see. That should be the walls that we want to skip. Now you can fill in all the holes with 2 layers of Adobe walls. And I'm just going to do that. I'm going to fill it up, guys, and we'll be your bees. And we're back. It's all filled up. There's one little change from the last recording that you guys just saw. This wall right here on the corner, I put a thatch wall in there too, just to make sure, because, you know, I always make my designs like kind of roughly, but I never did this backside the same way, so we're going to keep it like this for now, going in. And then the rest is just filled in. I kept one little hole there just so I can run to my storage box a little bit quicker. But the next step we're going to do, we're going to take, is we went 2 up, we're going to go 2 in. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to get these ceilings in here. Now you can do the ceilings, no problem. You can put them on the thatch walls and everything. You're going to go all the way around, except for that, that back part there that's sticking in. We want to skip that because we want to keep that open. But for the rest of the building, you can just go like this. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, all the way until you got 2 layers of ceilings in place. So it's going to look kind of like this. Alrighty. Well, let's just make it. Alright. And it's all done, guys. Like it's nothing. There's ceilings everywhere now, except for the back here, because we are gonna need some kind of entrance into the bottom level of the building. The sides are gonna have staircases, so this will be a dino gate right here. The second level is gonna be 4 walls high. you know, counting with the first level, 2 by 2, or 2 plus 2 is 4. Dino gates are 4 high, so we can get a dino gate in there and, you know, fit it like it belongs. That's what we want to do. But the next step is making the second floor. And that is one of the things that, you know, you can do it several ways. You can either use some thatch roof. We're going to take everything with us. We'll get some walls, and we'll pick up some ceilings and walls, normal Adobe walls, and then we'll pick up some ceilings. There we go. Oh god, if that wolf hadn't eaten this, this would be a lot easier. We'll get that. Now, put one wall back so we can get all the wood here. Alright, so what we also want to do is we want to make some sloped thatch roofs. We want to make some sloped thatch roofs. Sloped thatch walls and roofs. We'll want to make a few of those. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not an exact number, but you know, we can use that. Now, if we want to get on the second floor, what I use is you can either like place ladders here, or you can just jump on your wyvern. It's one of, it doesn't really matter. Like, I jump on my wyvern, I just walk on. It's as simple as that. So we got our second floor. Now, just everything that you built on top of these foundations, because it's ARK, it will float. You don't need any pillars, nothing. Which is great about using so many foundations. As long as there's something attached to the bottom foundations, like these, you know, this first level, anything you build on that will be supported by those foundations. So we can build whatever we want now. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you the two ways to do this. We can get normal thatch roofs. We can either like go all the way around and place thatch roofs like this as a third row of ceilings, and then we are able to place, let's see, I want to make sure that we actually need a wall. Yeah, we need a wall here. And then we can place a wall facing the inside like that, and you'll have it like this. Because if you place a wall right here, it's going to stick outwards, because it just works like that, okay? So we don't want to do that. We want to make it like this. That is a way to do it. That is a way to do it. But what we can also do, we are going to keep the corners open, so we're going to put, you know, whatever, thatch walls here. Let's say we place a ceiling like this. We'll place our thatch walls onto that, facing the right way, like that. We're going to go up 2 levels, because that's what we do. Then we're going to place our ceiling, which can be an Adobe ceiling, is fine, like that. And now we can actually build ceilings all the way around. They'll float because it's supported. So we could do that. Like, we can just go around like this. Build ceilings, ceilings, ceilings. You're not going to run into, you know, it not being supported. So that's a good thing. Now, the greatest thing about this is if you actually place walls hanging from the ceilings, they will face the right way. So that is another thing. That's the one I recommend, because you can either go all the way around and place all these thatch things, and you're going to have to remove them later, or you just do this one corner and just hang all the walls from the ceilings you build out. Now, on the bottom row, you got to kind of watch out, though, that you don't do it the wrong way. But it should work out just fine. And you can fill up the entire thing again. But what I do, once more for you guys, is I'm going to keep open the places I know I got to keep open, like this. Well, no, not like that. I do that first, just so I don't make any mistakes. So we'll keep this open like that. Stupid! See what that can happen. That's something that we can definitely do wrong. And it can also happen with Adobe. You just kind of, there you go. Okay, so this is an open thing. Then we got the corner here. We're going to keep that open. And this is how we're going to work our way up. We're going to keep this corner open like that. Place all the walls there. Now I'm just crafting them, so it takes a little while. And as far as the second story goes, oh god, there's a raptor. Get out of my base. Nope, he's coming in. Nope, he's gone. Okay, good. As far as the second level goes, you can go all the way around again. Make sure you don't do the corners and you don't fill in these staircases. At least 4 walls high, like this. Keep it open for now, because we're gonna run into trouble if we don't. Okay? And yeah, just keep building. Just keep this open. You can have ceilings here, the second row of ceilings, but don't place any walls here, because, you know, we're gonna have a dino gate. So let me just go ahead and do that little part so you guys know what I'm talking about. And then we'll skip again. until that whole floor is finished. Let's see, put some of these and then some normal walls, like that. Do we need... Yeah, let's take some more normal walls. I would like to walk, that would be great. Put that back. I'll put these sloped ones back. We built them, but we don't actually need them right now. There we go. Can we move? Oh god, that's slow. Fine, I'll dump some walls. More? There we go, we can run. Yes! Amazing. Let's go. Let's go. Go all the way in. There's a wolf eating my Adobe. Why? Stop eating my... Why the crap is it eating my Adobe stuff? Scissor hands. You're too heavy, obviously. Okay. But give me my freaking Ascendant crossbow, because I will kill that. It's actually in the storage box, isn't it? I will kill that stupid wolf. Bam. Where's my fire arrows? Don't have any fire arrows. Okay. Oh my god, you don't eat my building. You don't get away with that kind of stuff. Something we don't do, okay? Where's he at? Oh, now you give up. I see, I see. Okay, you know... Never mind. Never mind, stupid wolf. We'll go up, we'll show the peeps how to do this. Because we gotta keep that part open. It's very important you do that right, you know, so you don't waste any materials. We don't like wasting Adobe. Holy crap. Just FYI, the outer shell, that's what we're building today. The outer shell of this building will cost you about 55,000 clay. So, yeah, get a chemistry bench. Because chemistry benches can do about 6,000 every time you craft with it. Full inventory. So, yeah, it's heavily recommended. We're going to keep this open like that. Oh, they're going. See, the wolf came for some more. Oh, yeah, they're going to kill it now. And he did. Can we make that jump? That would be great. Make it. Oh, God, storm incoming too. All this stuff is happening. We're going to keep it open like this. Come on. There you go. No. There you go. So that's basically how we're going to keep this guy open. Don't place any walls anywhere except for the sides, which can be thatch, or you can just leave them open. Whatever you decide. I'm going to go all the way around, keep the corners open, and we'll BRBs after the storm, guys. Alright, you guys, the next level is finished. Same as the bottom level. Keep the corners thatched, keep the sides thatched. It's exactly the same thing. It's just repeat, repeat, repeat. Now we're going to do that all the way up to the top, but just in case that, you know, that you still don't know how the crap I'm doing all of this, we'll do a little fast forwardy bit to go all the way to the top, which is 2 more levels, and yeah, let's just do that so you guys can see exactly what I'm doing. Alrighty, you guys. Now that we've finished the entire, you know, like wall shell, all the way up to the top, I want to grab as many fence foundations as I possibly can. Okay, we're not overweight right now. That's good. What I want to do with you guys is I want to start at the top, because now we're going to find out exactly why we use those things, those walls, those thatch walls, because it has to have a good reason, right? Since we don't have any no collision stuff, we kind of have to. You don't, as I said before, don't need the walls except for like one corner, like I did here, just to make sure you can go up and up and up and up. But you don't need the other walls. It's just for me, I did that for you guys, you know, to remind you that, well, you can do that. Now, to get the pillars in, because that's the aesthetic stuff on the outsides. To get the pillars in on the corners, we're gonna place fence foundations all the way around the building, except for the top here. The top, I'm only gonna do the corners like this, because that's where the staircases will run, and we'll skip every time we run into a staircase. So for the top, that's only the corners, and then we go one level down, and it will actually be the corner here. Still the same. It's obstructed because this wall's the wrong way around. Of course, that wall doesn't need to be there, so we can just remove that. This is why you kind of want to place the walls the right way around. We can just place fence foundations all around the building. And that goes for every level. So basically, every corner, you can only do the corners if you like to. I mean, it doesn't have to be all the way around, but it's going to look better in the end. This is all going to be sealed off in the middle here, because there's like a staircase going to run over it. You're not going to be able to see anything. For the rest of the building, I'm going to go... I think I'll just keep to this. Like, go like that, that, that. And it's going to look a lot better like this. You can also choose to do, like, only fence foundations where you're going to put pillars, because you're going to need them to place the pillars. And then do railings all around the thing. But my preference, I tried railings. It didn't look as well as the fence foundations do all the way around. So I'm going to stick with the fence foundations, you guys. Let's freaking place the thing right there. Yes, excellent. So this is, yeah, we're here. We skip 2 because that's the staircase, and then we go continue our path on this side, and we'll go all the way around the building, every single level, like that. I think this is where we stop again. Yep, skip 2. You can also just keep going. I mean, it's whatever you want, but I stop where the staircases are. Let's see, like that, along there. Skip 2, place one there, there, there. And then we skip 2 here. Okay, so basically this is what your levels are going to look like. You're going to have fence foundations everywhere except for where the staircase is going to be. Now for the back here, the back level, you can actually just place these fence foundations because there is no ramp up here. But, you know, do whatever you like. I'm just going to place them for now, just to, maybe I'll remove them later, I'm not sure yet. But yeah, this is what your building is going to look like. Going to go all the way downstairs, and then for the last level, which is the foundations, it's always a little bit tricky. I think I won't do any fence foundations down here. Can we, there? I don't think I'm going to do that, but I guess we'll figure it out at a later point, because I never actually tried it. But we are definitely going to do all the other levels like this. If I place them right, that is. Like that. We're going to go all the way around the building, and I'm just going to go do that, and I'll be right back with you guys once it's done, because it takes a long time to do it. So I'll see you guys in a sec. Alright, you guys, and we're back. Every level now has these double rows of fence foundations, and it's already starting to look a lot better. It's one of those aesthetic things, it just makes it look better. And fence foundations are pretty cheap, so it's definitely worth your while. Now, I want to talk about why we got these thatch walls, right? Because that is, I guess, one of the biggest things we got to talk about. We're going to remove these thatch walls now. Right here. This is a part where we're going to have the big ramp. And remove these. I'm just going to do it on this level, because we're here anyways. Alright, now, we want pillars at the sides, because it's going to make it look awesome. You're going to put the pillar on the fence foundation, like that. You're going to build up one pillar, and this pillar is now just barely touching that second level. We can go up one more pillar, because the staircase, if you want like, you know, something like trophies or any kind of lighting on it, like you know, holy crap, what are they called? Freaking torches or omni lights, you know, something like that. You're gonna want to build these guys more up than what I'm doing right now. I'm gonna do that. I like it, so I'm gonna go 3 up, and it's gonna cost me a little bit more pillars than the 60-ish pillars that I said we would need, but it will be worth it. So you're gonna have something like this now. For the bottom level, it's a little bit different. The bottom level actually does accept you to place these, but you cannot place them down here. It's kind of because it's a freaking foundation. So what we do on the second level is we pull them down. I'll just go like, I'll pull 3 down like that, and it does actually allow it with the thatch walls. I'm just figuring out, so that is fine. But I don't think it would have allowed it if we placed walls here, because it's gonna have walls there. So we're gonna pull 3 down there. 1, 2, 3, and as you can see, we're gonna have kind of a thing going up, and it's gonna repeat every level. But we want to do the staircase, so let me show you how to do that, or the ramps, whatever you want to call them. I'm gonna grab just a couple of more pillars just in case we need them. There we go. Now for the ramps, we're gonna need, you know, 16 sloped wooden roofs for about 2 levels, some walls, sloped adobe walls, slopes, you know, left and right, and of course those pillars, but we just placed those already. You want to place these before you do the staircase, guys. If you place them after you place the staircase, it's going to collide, and it's not going to allow you to place these pillars. That's why we build it out of thatch, so we can just remove the thatch or keep it open, whatever you chose to do. And then you can place these pillars, and now you can build the staircase on this level. This level, we're not going to need any more pillars here, so we're going to go ahead and place. Now this is a tricky one. Okay, so this is number 4, like that. Make sure it's facing in. Place a wall right, come on, face in. I want you to face in. There you go. Place a wall like that, and then place number 4 on that. Bam. That's how we're going to fill it. That's exactly what we want. Just like that. And we're going to go ahead and do that on the... Oh, God. Fall down. You can fall down. It's an optional thing. If you like to do that, you can definitely fall down from time to time. I'm going to go ahead and use number 2 there. And I'm going to use number 3 here. Oh! No, messed up. That's why I make extras of everything. Why, ARK? Why? Oh my God, why do you hate me so much? Okay, like that. And basically what you do with these guys is you're just going to fill them in with these sloped wooden roofs. But I want to make it look nice on the inside too. Because on the inside of the building, you're going to see a hole here. I don't want that, so I'm going to put the ceilings right there. Or the walls. Going to fit them nicely. Like that. And now I'll fill in the stair. Like this. Come on. No! Wait. Haha. And there we go. We have one part of the ramp. We don't have to worry anything about collision anymore because we got the pillars in there. And as you can see, it looks pretty neat. Now for the downstairs level is exactly the same. Only the good thing about this one is because we don't have any ceilings on this side, you can easily place these. You don't have to worry about it because there's only one way they can face. And that is the greatest thing ever. We're going to go down like that. Going to use, actually I'll put that away. We're going to put number 3 there. We're going to put number 3 there. I'm going to grab those slope thingies again, like that. Wait, the walls. Don't forget about the walls. Don't forget about the walls. Wall, 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 and wall. There we go. And we'll place these guys right here. Now, I'm thinking we should put a pillar on this corner. I think that would be the wise thing to do. See if we can we make some fence foundations just to figure out, because I didn't do the bottom level, you guys. The bottom level is always kind of a weird and different thing, so we're gonna find that out right now. We're gonna go ahead and have a look. See, if I place these guys here, it's gonna look like crap, but we're gonna have ramps over it. So we might as well just try if we can do this. Place those like that. And then place a pillar on the side. Of course it's obstructed by the freaking... It's still obstructed. Okay, so that's not going to work out. Good to know. Good to know, so we don't have to try. Other one. Where are you at? There you go. So we can't actually have a pillar at the very bottom. We probably can. There's probably a trick for it. I'm not going to bother with it. I don't necessarily want any pillars down there, so we'll be fine. Okay, we'll fill in this ramp like that, and then we're gonna have some ramps down here, just normal ramps, not slope roofs, and it's gonna touch the ground because otherwise you're gonna like run into this thing where you kind of hop up. I don't like that. So yeah, this is the ramp, guys, that goes all the way up on 3 sides. And I'm just going to finish it like this, because we can like fill in these walls here now, because we got our pillars, fill that in, and we're going to end up with something like this, which looks pretty neat in my opinion. And as far as the sides go of the building, the size is exactly the same, only you know, you don't have to build a ramp, so that's good. And just remove these thatch walls. Bam. We're going to place a pillar on either one of these, just any of them. 2 up. It's going to hit that next level like that. And it's going to look neat in the end because we're going to place torches on all those pillars. And it's going to light up the entire building. It's going to look amazing, you guys. Now, you can either choose to place some windows here. I'm just going to fill it up with walls for now because this is about the outer shell. Next episode, probably next episode, I don't know, it depends on how much I have to grind. We're going to do all the decorative stuff, so I'm going to like replace some of these with windows and all that kind of stuff. But for now, it's just about how to get this building in shape. So, except for the bottom level, I recommend you do all these levels, the top 3 levels. Watch out with the top level though, because you cannot actually remove all the walls. It's going to collapse like that. So do one wall and then fill it in with some Adobe, then do the others, just to make sure that that top level stays, you know, supported. And yeah, I'm going to do all these levels except for the bottom level. We'll figure that one out later, and we'll be your beat. Alright, and we're back. I lied. I also did the bottom level. Haha. So yeah, I made an executive decision there. The bottom level, in every corner, I went 3 pillars high instead of 2. Because I think the whole thing is just 3 pillars high everywhere. Every pillar that you see is sticking out. And it wasn't intentional, but it just looks better. Because you cannot do the bottom row, which we were talking about. You cannot do that without dragging it from the top down. So what we've spoken about before, we can't actually place anything down here, but we can hang a pillar right there from that first level and then drag it down into the ground, and that kind of forces you to go above the wall, or above, yeah, whatever, above the first level. So I figured, why not just do every level like that? And I think it looks pretty freaking epic already, and we're not even done yet, you guys. We're not even done. We're gonna do a few small things. I'm gonna do the ramps on my own. I mean, the ramps, you guys know how to build a ramp, right? Just a huge one with slope roofs. I've shown you. You should be able to do that. We're not going to show it in the episode because it's just going to take way too long. We're already kind of pushing it on time here. Let's go and do the dino gates. Important part. I'll also take 2 of these ramps with me. Dino gates. And anything else? Anything else? We'll take these. Probably do some ladders at some point, but I think we're kind of close to being done anyways. So, one big mistake I made in you know, I kind of made a big mistake in calculating the amount of pillars that you need. You need a lot. I think I had 65 pillars. I think I made another 60 something or 70 pillars. Because that top level, like there's 3 pillars everywhere now, so it kind of makes sense that it's a third more. And I've also placed them at the bottom row, which wasn't the, you know, the original plan. So let's say at least double the pillars. So I said 65. Probably want to go with a little bit more than that, just to be safe. Okay, this is not going to work out. That's not good. But this is how we're going to ramp the sides. I know it doesn't look amazing, but at least you can get up. And now we're going to do, let's do the bottom dino gate first, like the entrance. Now I did the entrance the same way as the staircases on the sides, just 3 pillars up. We're going to fill those up with some standing torches or some, you know, trophies or something like that. And that should look fine. But as you can see, we have this big hole here. On the inside, we got a huge space, just absolutely freaking huge. And we can put a dino gate right here. Now, this is a hard part, because it's not going to want to snap to anything. So we're going to make sure that it's straight, which is very hard to do. Now, how are we going to do that? We're going to use these pillars on the inside, which I dragged all the way to the ground, because it looks a little bit better. We're going to go and get out, and you can see on the right side, it's starting to come out of the pillar, but on the left it isn't. That means we got to go left just a little bit. Now they're both coming out. We go in. Almost, just the tiniest nudge. This should be, yeah, they're coming out exactly at the same time, which means they're exactly right. It's straight as it can be. And another storm. Can you stop storming for once? Holy crap, ARK. Okay, so what we want to do, let's see. I'm going to K-camera, going to zoom out, because I want to kind of see the outside. I don't want to place it like this. I think we'll go kind of like, as far as the pillars go on the outside. Drag it in just when it disappears, like this, so we don't actually see the rest of the gate. I think this is perfect. I think we'll do it just like this. Let's place it. No regrets. Oh, baby. That looks good. Yeah. Now we have a little tiny hole here. See that? See where the light's coming through at the top of the dino gate? I think if we hang a wall from that, it's actually gonna stick out on the bottom, so we might not want to do that one. I think we're just gonna have to live with that. It's one of those things, you guys. It's one of those things. We're gonna place the gate in here. Bam! And we got an entrance at the back, and it's pretty epic. We can get some dinos in here. Even though the Adobe gates are kind of weird and buggy, you can't get anything in here that's supposed to be. I mean, how does a Morella Tops not fit through this? I don't even know. Maybe we'll put some normal dino gates in there, just to fix it. I know, Jabro, shut up, I know it's gonna storm, go away. Okay, so we got the gates in. Now, these 4 dino gates are gonna go at the top of the building, as you might have seen before. I didn't finish this ramp, by the way. It's gonna go all the way to the top. Climb. We don't have a lot of time. Now, if there's one thing we don't want to do, is we don't want to do fence foundations with these dino gates, because it looks stupid. We don't want the building to look like crap, so we're gonna go ahead and do... Okay, yeah, see, that's the problem. We're gonna have to go try and get it straight without actually measuring it with pillars, because it's gonna snap. So we're gonna have to use our eyes on these ceilings here, and hopefully we don't mess up, because this has to be straight, guys. Like super straight, or the others are gonna look stupid. Okay, so let's say they're both sticking out a little bit now. I think they're straight, which is kind of a surprise. I don't know, does it look straight to you guys? It looks kind of straight to me. Maybe a little bit to the right. Just the tiniest nudge. I think I'll go for it. So we're gonna place this guy right here on the inside of the 4 ceilings in the middle. We're gonna just place it. If I mess up, I'm just gonna make some new ones, but we're gonna place it. Bam. We got a big gate up here now, and the other gate should snap to it like this. See how it's snapping? Now I can already notice that this gate, oh, it's a lightning storm, we're fine. It's gonna get a little bit darker, but that's just fine. Oh crap, fell off. Noob. It looks like these gates are gonna snap on the outside. I didn't count on that, but I guess it's fine. You're not gonna notice unless you really look at it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna snap this gate to the other one. Bam. We're gonna snap the next gate to this one. And we're just gonna go like in a little square. Like that. And we'll snap the last one. Come on, snap. There you go. And we're gonna have this amazing structure on top, but it's not centered. So I think I might rebuild it, because I would like it to be centered. So for us, if we're going to place these gates, guys, don't place it on the line of the ceiling, which is... there's my crossbow. This is the line of the ceilings, right there. It's very hard to see, and as you can see, it's placed exactly on that line. Don't do that. Go a little bit out. I would say... I would say as big as this is, like this part that is not covering anything, I think it's sticking out by the entire thing. So yeah, we're gonna want to go half the dino gate over the pillar line, okay? Half the dino gate, you guys, and it should be exactly centered. So I'm gonna do that. What I'm also gonna do is I'm gonna finish all the ramps. You guys know how to do that. It's the last thing we have to do actually, and I'll place torches, I think, on every single pillar we have, just to see what's gonna turn out to be. And once I'm done with this thing, you guys, we'll be right back to see the end result. And yeah, it's gonna be amazing. See you guys in a sec.